Well, nothing so serious today. Just exploring this town called Sintra here in Portugal, and it's quite a magical little town, I'd say, so far. Carrying my coat with me because it's quite gloomy this morning, but somehow I went into a restaurant for lunch and came out and the weather's beautiful. Can't complain. And yeah, I mean, downtown there was a lot of tourists, a little bit annoying, but since I've hiked up here, it's become a bit more quiet. Hello. And anyway, we're gonna go check out this castle. Bought a ticket and the lunch took longer than I expected, so I'm trying to walk a little bit fast here to make sure I get there on time. Quite nice streets here. Great views so far. Alright, well, we made it. See how this place is? I mean, this is just the entrance. Well, this is the entrance here. First I thought, like, this place kind of seems like a toilet, but these are horse stables. So like you enter and you put your horse in the stable, and then you make your way into the castle grounds. Makes a little bit more sense than a toilet, but I don't know, maybe a toilet would make sense at the entrance too. Maybe it's been a long road, you know?
We certainly can stop and get a snack. I kind of want to. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's stop for a snack, why don't we? It's funny, just eavesdropping on other English speakers. Fortunately, it's basically the only language I can really do that with. What do we got here? Oh, the cafeteria, yeah? Tower, tennis court. Tennis court. Initiation well. It's up this way. This is the thing that if you look this place up online, it's called Quinta da Regaleira. I don't know, something like this, okay? But if you look this place up online, this is what you'll see pictures of. Here looks like something. Not much of a well, but it's something. Anyway, and there's the main path where there's these random stairs, so let's go up here. I think it's always better to take the trails that look like maybe you shouldn't walk on them. It's more an experience that way. Check out this view. Incredible, actually. Oh yeah. See, I could just picture sitting here, this area, you know, smoking a pipe or whatever, and just looking over the city like, wow. Alright, let's see where this goes. Well, I guess the well is in these rocks here, but As you can see, it's quite a lineup. So maybe we'll come back in some minutes. It's like a bit of a busy time, maybe. I don't know. For now, we'll just walk up this road. Just want to keep moving. I didn't have to wait in line to get in here because I booked ahead, so don't really feel like just waiting in line now. Maybe it clears up. But uphill seems nice, because I imagine there's more good views to be had. Check out this wall. It's like some Incan architecture almost. Oh yes. Very cool. Arches. Can you hear that? A lot of birds. Some lady back there just walks on the other side of some closed area, and it's like, what are you doing? Like, this is the reason why a lot of countries don't like tourists, because of people like you. Kind of looked like she was looking for a place to pee though, which is ridiculous because the bathroom's like a 5-minute walk. Like, come on. You know, like, there's one thing when you're kind of bending the rules, but when you're just actually stupid, that's when it's just not okay. And if something is clearly closed, like, there's plenty of open areas to explore, you know. Don't ruin it for the rest of us. Nice water feature here. Really interesting rocks, you know, with all these holes in them. I guess a lot of it is like been drilled, but stuff like this seems natural. So up here seems to be this Moorish castle. Quite an interesting spot. But here also has quite a nice view from this tower that I'm at. Yeah. I tell you, these tight little tower stairs and so are not designed for fat people. I wonder if people get stuck. Then again, it's also not designed for tall people. Like this, for example. It's not quite optimal. But, you know, people weren't as tall. And also, people from, like, south of Europe aren't really as tall as me in general. Well, I'm not really sure where I'm going, but it's not really any goal. I'm just gonna kill some time because it seems like the later time slots are a little more empty, so hopefully there'll be less of a line to get into that fountain, because as much as I'm a patient person, I'm not patient for people. So waiting in line is kind of a buzzkill. And honestly, sitting by these trees and listening to the birds, it's pretty much as good as it gets. But it's quite incredible, you know, like these towers and a lot of the stuff in Europe, the amount of time and care that was used to build these things. People just don't build stuff like that anymore. Like now it's just like, get it done, slap a bunch of shit together, and get some people in there and make some money, you know? Well, it's a tunnel. Slippery tunnel. Oh. Gotta watch my head. Look at this natural light. Interesting. You know, maybe I'll use a flashlight because I really cannot see. Oh, there's a lot of sharp rocks that I might smash my head on, so. Interesting. Yeah. Ooh, cold water dripping. It's funny how they just decided to carve this all out. And like, not to mine anything, I guess, but it seems to me like it's just for fun. Like little kids, they're like, let's build a tunnel. And they're like, that's a great idea. You know what this castle needs? Some more tunnels. That's a good use of time. You know, because time had a very different meaning when people had less things to waste it on. Ooh, interesting. Cool. Check it out. Seems like an exit. Oh, yes. Oh, wow, look at this, though. Interesting, hey? When people didn't have things like Netflix or even YouTube to just watch videos and kill time, this is stuff like what they would do, I guess. They'd be like, let's build a frickin' tunnel. A bunch of other people are like, hell yeah, I'll build a tunnel. And now we can come and enjoy it, thanks to them and their boredom. You know, they're like, I'm gonna carve a statue of some dogs and a lady. Time well spent. Apparently this is the promenade of the gods. Why not? It's really funny when there's these people and they're like, okay, we're gonna set up here and we're gonna do a shot in front of this thing. And they're like, 3, 2, 1, go. Walk in this direction. Like, you know, like they're filming something professional just for like some, I don't know, half-assed social media video. And it's like, I feel like I manage to be cringe even sometimes without even doing any of that shit. The hell with that. All I know is that it seems that they sell coffee over here, and I'm thirsty. Well, good enough place to have a coffee as any, I do say. Hate to say it, but it's not the best coffee I've had here. Not the cheapest either. But I was thirsty. We got sparkling water. So, I'm doing good. Anyway, quick break here. Then I guess we'll head back up to that initiation fountain. Hopefully my camera doesn't die. And then honestly, I kind of want to find somewhere to walk where there's not so many people after. Like just through the forest, if it's possible.
Yeah. Greener, way greener. Although I said many times that Sintra is known for quality, quantity, getting drier as well.
Apparently, this well represents a journey into hell. It's the initiation. You go down through hell, you find your way out, and you're reborn. Strangely, the well is exactly 27 meters deep, which is interesting because 27 is a number that's like spiritually representational of transformation. And coincidentally, my camera is exactly at 27% battery right now. And I've been seeing this number a lot. But will I be reborn when I get to the other side? That is yet to be seen. Every day is a transformation for me. I don't know about you. You gotta appreciate the work that's put into this type of thing, you know? Very interesting. Alright, we've reached the bottom. Now, it's time to go through the tunnel. And luckily, there's a tour group in front of me and behind me. So they're taking their time. And I get a little bit of space to myself here. And my strategy worked out well. I was prepared to wait in line because I got my coffee and I used the bathroom. And also by the time I got back, the line was considerably shorter. Just like the roof in this tunnel. Once again, many hazards for the head. So there's multiple exits, and I believe this is a wrong way. At least that's what the tour guide ahead of me said. Life hack. Don't pay extra to go on a tour. Just go by yourself to places.
We will take this one. It's not the correct one though, but
See? Go by yourself. Linger near guides and get the information for free. Yeah, I did the same thing at Machu Picchu. Like, I didn't feel like waiting around, and I was able to just go in, and then I would just walk up to different groups and different guides and get different information. It was perfect. Now we're back at this water feature we saw earlier here. course, it's another dead end.
So this is yet again another wrong way out. Now it's closed, but if we were to go that way, we would go on to those stepping stones, and that would be the way out.
Well, like the man said, that way is another wrong way out. But it's like a perfect metaphor for life, you know? Sometimes you have to go the wrong way before you can go the right way. And this seems like the right way. But also, sometimes there is no right way, and sometimes you don't want to get out, you just want to walk around in circles. Quite nice. Yeah. Oh, there we go, we made it out. Do we feel transformed? Not so sure. I feel like the experience of losing my luggage and wearing the same clothes for 5 days in a row was somehow more transforming. But interesting nonetheless. Well, that's basically it. That's basically all the main things to see here at this Quinta da Regaleira. I think that's how you pronounce it now. But still not perfect. It cost 20 euros to get in here. Is it worth it? Yeah, I guess so. It's not a bad place to hang out, you know. And I think I'll chill here for a bit longer, but you know, I was never one that had to like see everything, because you just can't. But time and money well spent, I guess. Well, we got to see the castle, but now comes the more important part of today's adventure. That's to go find a place, get a pint of beer.